Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, for those of you joining for the first time today. Alright guys, I told you I was going to come on today and talk to you about what I thought about dumb money. Alright, first of all, there are definitely going to be probably some spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, come back and check this out after you go see Dumb Money, okay? Hopefully that happens this weekend for you, because I'll tell you what, it was an awesome movie. Number one, the main thing that I felt about that movie is that it was like a pep talk for me, right? Like, it was awesome. It was awesome seeing the things that, I remember watching it. I remember, being there, seeing this stuff go down. But I wasn't invested in GME at the time. I wasn't invested in AMC at the time. That was right as I started to learn about it. And I missed that opportunity. So that sucks for me. I know a lot of you were in there at that time, and hey, I'm glad that some of you OG apes are still here and you're here with me. I missed it, but I do remember watching every bit of what happened there. And it was just an awesome thing for even me just to catch up on it, right? Even after seeing all of the stuff that transpired back in 2021, obviously I've gone back and I've done a bunch of DD on it. I've looked it all up. We all have done that. And if you are new to the play and you haven't done it, definitely get out there, do some DD and figure out why it is that we always thought that this was going to be the mother of all short squeezes, and why we still think it is, right? I still think that we are squeezing and it's going to be the mother of all short squeezes. That squeeze that happened with GME that the movie talks about was not the mother of all short squeezes. It was a massive squeeze, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't what's going to have the change in the market like we've been all talking and hoping for. All right. Number two, okay? I like Seth Rogen as an actor. I think he's a funny actor. I think that he does a good job in the parts that he's been given and the parts that he plays. I don't know if maybe this is his transition into maybe more serious roles, or showing that he can do a lot more serious stuff, because he did a pretty good job in the movie. And we all know that Melvin Capital went out of business, and bravo, right? When they talked about it in the movie last night, I clapped. There was other people that clapped. It was kind of funny, right? I think everybody that was in that movie theater was either part of it, knew what was going on, they talked to people, I don't know. But that was cool. Obviously it's Seth Rogen, so there was still some funny stuff. It's hard for him to not be funny, I think. But it was taste. It wasn't dumb funny. It was this was really funny stuff that was said. The way that they portrayed Ken Griffin, I don't know why he's mad. All right, they could have made it a lot worse. They could have showed who he really was. All right, that yes, in the end of the movie, there was a little thing that popped up talking about the leaked text messages and the leaked messages that went out about his conversation with Vlad. Ken Griffin, we know that you lied, okay? I'm calling you out directly. You probably won't ever see me on my YouTube videos, because, you're too busy or whatever. And I'm not big, right? I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't care, but you lied. We know you lied, and nobody's going to forget it. What I think he might be mad about is that the world will now be able to see that, okay? The world will be able to see that Ken Griffin lied under oath when giving his testimony and being questioned by Congress. Guys, that happened. We know that happened, and we know that it got not enough coverage of what it should have. So that's why you still see it to this day on social media, the Ken Griffin lied posts all the time. All right. So yes, they mentioned that in the movie. It was very big on the screen. It talked about the text that came through, shortly after, really close to the end of the movie. But throughout the movie, yes, he was a pompous jackass like he is. And it talked about some of the things that he purchased and some of the things that he's doing, and just making it seem like he's flaunting his money around, which we've seen, right? You don't buy some of the things that he's done if you're not that kind of, pompous jerk and jackass that we know he is. So they could have done it a lot. They could have done him a lot worse, and I think they should have. I get it that it's a movie. They're trying to keep it level-headed and whatever, and they did a really good job with it. So I will 100% see that movie again, because I think, again, it pumped me up. It got me really excited watching that movie, because I know we're not done. I know that it didn't finish out, right? Obviously, bravo to Roaring Kitty for everything he did back in the day. And the movie showed him really well. It showed everybody really well that how people where people were at in their lives is still today where people are at in their lives when it comes to investing in AMC and still GME. It really made you understand that some of these people put everything that they had into GME because they thought and felt it was going to take them to a place that they never thought they were going to be able to be. And that's exactly what happened, guys. It's exactly what happened for them at the time. Obviously, they got cut short with the buy button being taken away for a period of time. And I think that, and again, I really think that, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I won't stop saying it, we learned a lot watching that squeeze. We learned a lot watching how it could transpire during the mother of all short squeezes. Again, go back and look through charts, look at days, look at just what other people have said about that squeeze so that you can learn what to expect in the sense of if we hold, we set the price, right? They said it in the movie. In the movie, it said, we set the price, that whatever it is that we sell for is what it's going to be, and we still feel that way. I still feel that way. You should still feel that way, guys. Nothing has changed, all right? They still have not covered their positions. They are getting more crafty with the way that they're manipulating the stock. We know that. We've seen it. We continue to see it all the time. I've talked about it multiple times. It's going to continue. They're going to continue to try to get in our heads, continue to manipulate it, continue to drive the price down. And we're just along for the ride right now. Guys, I loved the movie. I thought it was great. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments when you do see it, or if you've already seen it. I look forward to discussing it with you, on a live video or something. Maybe not. Maybe at my next live, something else will come out and we'll talk about that. But who knows? And I'm always down to talk about it because, hey, number one, it was what we lived through and what we're living through, and also it's just fun to talk about movies, right? And it's even more fun to talk about movies that I think that we're currently living. That movie's not over. I don't think that movie ended for me last night. Even though the credits rolled, the movie didn't stop. All right, it's still continuing to this day, and I'm excited to be in this journey to continue down it with you guys. All right, there was a couple things that I saw today on Twitter, and Bigham's posted it, and it was that he retweeted from somebody else, and I'm sorry I can't remember his last name. It's Dave something, and I really feel bad I can't remember him. But it was about what they were trying to put in through some of this government spending stuff that they're currently voting on right now, and it got shut down, and it was at the SEC trying to stop a lot of things from happening off the market and in dark pools. The SEC put something in there to stop trading in dark pools as much, right? It wasn't worded like that, so don't quote me on that, but that's basically what it was. And in the article, it talked about how certain Congress members listened to certain funds, and they decided to nix that out of it, and so they're not going to do it. Guys, we need to be diligent about voicing ourselves, okay? I haven't done it yet. Actually, I take that back. I wrote a letter to my senator a long time ago, probably the end of 2021, beginning of 2022, I can't remember, about everything that's going on with AMC. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to blow them up. I think you should too, and I will post it. I'll post it to show you that I'm not just saying this, but guys, write letters to your congressman. your congressmen, your governors, whoever, like, get this out there. We need to get this out there. We need to continue what we have been doing, what we've been showing the world, and we need to do a better job at doing that so that it brings more attention to the manipulation that's still going on in the market so that some change can happen. Change will not happen if we don't fight for it, okay? Let's fight for the change. Let's get out there and do it, and let's do it together, okay? There's a lot of us. Yes, these hedge funds, these institutions, whatever, they might give a lot of money to these congressmen to help them in their campaign trails, but who are the people that actually vote them in, right? Guys, if enough of us get together and if enough of us talk to the people that we know, we will grow to a larger number than what they would ever want to try to fight with and not try to start fixing things that are wrong, okay? 3.8 million retail investors in AMC. If each one of us tells somebody about what's going on, that adds up really quick, okay? And you tell one person, and then you tell another person. Guys, all of a sudden, we're talking millions and millions of people that know what's going on. Tell them to buy AMC, right? Like, that was a big thing back in the day, is everybody was telling their friends, their family, their neighbors, their coworkers, whoever it was, buying AMC, buying GameStop, whatever you were buying it. And you were telling other people, and that's what grew the number. That's what did it. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to the basics of how to make this thing blow up. Guys, I'm in this for the long haul. You know that. I've talked to you about it, and I'm excited to be here with you. All right, guys. My vacation starts on Monday, but I'm in my mind, I'm starting my vacation right now. So I really do hope that you guys have a great week. I will be back with you guys maybe Friday afternoon when we're back, or for sure sometime early next week. And I look forward to talking to you guys then. In the meantime, stay positive, stay motivated, stay motivating. Talk to you later. Bye.